Welcome, folks. I'm Jabby Kawai, joined by ACHARA KIRK.
Hi.
We're looking at the Super Mario Bros. Movie First Clip, the Game Awards 2022. Thanks so much for joining us. If you guys haven't already, do me a big favor, hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and pretty please vote this up. Let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. Also, comment below, what is your favorite Mario game of all time? Earlier today, I was watching the Gaming Historians look at the story of Super Mario Kart, which is a very, very interesting breakdown of the history of Mario Kart. His videos are quite interesting in general. If you haven't seen them yet, I'll leave a link in the description just for funsies. All right, here we go.
Excuse me, everybody coming through. Got a big adventure happening right now.
Is that their job?
For us. If I could just...
Here you go.
Excuse me. Excuse me, everybody coming through. This guy's brother is going to die imminently. Out of the way, please. Just trying to clear a path. That's all I'm doing.
Oh.
He's going to be fine.
Oh.
Shitro. Nice to see you, bud.
Does this thing work?
Yes, well, great. You just have to blow into it.
Oh, the hammer.
And up we go.
Wait up.
Oh, music. Ba-da-ba-ba.
Noob Mario is me. Oh my god.
Whoa. Okay, so these bricks are just floating here?
Oh my god, just run, dude.
Pop in this pipe and we're on our way.
Oh.
It's the only way to fly, man.
Oh, wow. Love these pipes.
Here we are. Palace doors. Big, big boom. Come on. Woo!
Oh my god, I wanted to see more. That's perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, if I wasn't already sold, I'm definitely sold.
This is super cool, all the details that they've got loaded in here. You'd have to watch the movie like in pause, play over and over to get like every little ounce. I'm sure New Rockstars will have a cool breakdown in a second. But you got the castle at the top of the hill here, surrounded by all these like little mushroom houses. So I'm in the middle of editing the video right now, and while watching the trailer one more time, I noticed a song in the background that I believe is from Super Mario Bros. 3 when you go into one of those mushrooms where you get like a bonus where you can like pick a box and you'll get something random like a wand or a mushroom or a flower or something like that. If you listen closely, you can hear the song. It's really cool.
Excuse me, everybody coming through. Got a big adventure happening right now. Just clear a path for us.
I love this little thing where it's like, what is it, their job to get coins out of the machine?
It almost feels like one of those arcade things where you punch the punching bag as hard as you can to see what your score can be.
Yeah.
Or like a Las Vegas thing of pulling the slot machine. The slot machine lever.
Yeah.
It's almost what it looks like. I don't know if it's their job or whatever, but it's just interesting.
It kind of feels like that. But I love like getting this little glimpse into the world of what they're doing, and how you might live in this strange little adorable world. In the meantime, playing like the super nostalgic music and everything.
Look at this situation
I know.
with the fish.
He's so happy about it as well. He's like, look at the fish is mad.
And then it says antiques with the hammer over there. I can't remember the name of the outfit where Mario finally gets to have the hammer, but it's one of those rare costumes in the game where it's like, I can't use this because I don't want to waste it. But then you end up getting through most of the game never having actually used it because it's just saved in your costume bar, like your backup bar.
What do you get to do with the hammer?
You throw it at people.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
but it's also, one of the most annoying opponents to encounter in a Mario game is the hammer guys who throw hammers at you. But anyway.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool.
The Toads with the helmet is straight out of the video game. I can't remember which video game that was, but I remember that like this look is straight out of the game. And then of course the platform jumping that Mario is about to be doing here is obviously like something that you encounter a lot in Mario.
But that's what I love about this is watching him here in his super noob form. He's basically my spirit animal because that is literally how I play. And when we play together, you're always so annoyed at me because you're like, ACHARA, come on, keep up. And I'm like, I'm struggling here. I don't know what I'm doing.
I think this is super cool how they've, really brought this world to life with, it's very like, It's a lot of mushrooms everywhere, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, you can imagine that everywhere that you see a mushroom, there is life there with toads walking around doing stuff, selling, you know, the commerce and what have you, or just living there.
It's just so delightful. I love all the colors and the way they've integrated the music, even the sound effects of like the pop, pop, pop,
Yeah.
pop, pop.
Now, the thing that we haven't talked about that we really should is Mario's voice, which we heard a lot more of here than we have in any other commercial. Like in the previous ad that dropped, we heard way more of Luigi talk than Mario.
True.
You know, having heard Chris Pratt as Mario like properly now for the first time, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I can see that working.
Not mad about it,
You know,
actually.
I'm still partial to the... It's
It's
me. You know, I'm
Yeah.
still partial to that very child, you know, I don't know, high-pitched voice, just because I'm so accustomed to it from all the years of hearing it.
Yeah.
But I think that this could work, you know?
Well, I think it'll probably work better for a long form movie because, you know, it will just kind of sound more normal rather than being really high pitched and potentially annoying for however long the movie is.
I guess. I mean, he's barely talking in these ads. I'm imagining he barely talks in the movie. And if you're going to have him barely talk anyway, might as well get the original voice. It's fun, nonetheless. Like, I think, you know, Chris Pratt is...
He's really good. Like, I really liked him in the Lego movie. He was great in that. And so I'm kind of getting a similar sort of vibe here where he's playing that kind of innocent, sweet, fish out of water type of guy, just wants to do well, but isn't really doing well. But by the end, he's going to do really well. And it's just so cute as well. It put a massive smile on my face throughout. Like, I can't even imagine how sore my cheeks are going to be when I watch this, like when it finally comes out, because I think I would just be smiling and laughing the whole time because it's just so delightful. I love that at the end of it, he's just kind of queasy because I like watching him like this. I really do feel like I can relate because I am that person that will get really motion sick if I'm doing a bunch of stuff and I'm like, yes, I feel you, Mario.
Yeah, but I think, well, my hope is that by the end of the movie, he's got this down pat, he's mastered it, and to the point where he's able to like zip around these things, you know,
absolutely.
fluidly.
I mean, all of the stuff that we've seen so far are pretty much like in the trailer, except for like maybe a few little things where he's looking pretty cool, but also in this, we're seeing him at the beginning stage of his journey. So I am sure that whatever reservations you have about him not seeming like a badass or whatever, that's not going to be an issue because by the middle to the end of the movie, he's going to be super cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hero.
The hero. He has to be.
Journey.
He's Mario.
Yeah.
You know?
I quite enjoyed this clip. I thought it was a lot of fun. And so,
I'm looking forward to it.
With each subsequent, you know, ad and clip and what have you, I get more and more excited about this movie.
Yeah.
Which it's a relief, I guess.
Yeah.
Because of the last Mario movie, you know?
I thought you loved that movie.
No. It's terrible. It's nostalgic, but it's terrible. It's a really, really bad movie.
Even as a kid, you didn't like it?
As a kid, I loved it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, as a
Like,
kid, I
you
loved it, but I tried watching it as
a
a grown-up, and wow, it was painful to get through. What's interesting is the behind the scenes. If you guys haven't watched, there's like videos on the behind the scenes of that movie, and what just a disaster it was making that film. Like a complete and total disaster. I think that Bob Hoskins and what's his name who played Luigi were drunk the entire time they were shooting, just because it was such a nightmare on that set. Like, I think the script kept changing and everything. It was just like, it was bad. You guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Looking forward to watching the Super Mario Brothers movie. I'm Jabby Kuwait. This is
ACHARA KIRK.
Peace out.